Good morning, everybody. Oh, I'll tell you. Yesterday I was so busy and it's so warm that this morning I woke up not feeling so well. Um, Ruben, he was having fun last night. I'll tell you, he ate. I had a loaf of bread on the counter. He pulled it down and ate the whole loaf of bread. He got a hold of bananas and tore them up, but he didn't eat them. I don't think he likes bananas. Well, that's a good thing for me, or it had a mess everywhere, I guess. Um, Just wanted to tell you about that Banquet chicken. Boy, did I get suckered. Uh, the box, it was a big box, and they wanted, Family Dollar wanted $8 for it. So I got two. So that's $16. And last night when I was fixing supper, I opened one pack to put it so I could put it in the oven and opened it up, and there were 5 pieces of chicken in there. And I looked real stupid at the box, and I'm thinking, I paid $8 for 5 pieces of chicken. So that was a pretty expensive meal. And I think there were six in the other. So I think we ended up with 11 pieces of chicken. And, oh my God. I guess I'm not going to do that no more. Okay. Yeah, lesson learned there, right? Uh, oh my God. It's just been one thing after another, I guess. Yeah, the sun's shining. Um, it's gonna be a hot one again, and I don't know what we're gonna do today. Went down and visited my sister, and she has a video channel, and her name's Lisa, and oh, she's pretty entertaining, I'll tell you. She's really entertaining. Um, but she told me, she said, I talked about you on my channel. I said, you did? She said, yeah. She said, I told them they ought to watch you. Well, she doesn't have that many subscribers, and most of her subscribers are us. So all she was doing was plugging me with us. So I'm going to put down in the description box her channel. So if anybody wants to go there and watch her, I mean, she 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 is entertaining. I'll tell you. She's also my best friend, and we went to. She's taken me on a lot of vacations. Um, I've never been out of Ohio except for when I was little. Um, and when I got older, my parents would go to Nashville, but I never went. And they also went to Florida with the kids, but I didn't go, more important to things to do. Um, I, I was 17 when they went to Nashville, and I didn't go. And I think they really should have made me go. I'm 17. They should have made me go, but they didn't. Um, but she's taken me to Gatlinburg. I've never been to Gatlinburg before. And we had a cabin, and oh, it was just beautiful. And we're just nuts when we go. And I just, we get up, we go and eat breakfast, then we run around all day, and then we usually came back and would have something at the cabin. But one night just got there, and we were just laughing and just being nuts. And I heard him out, and my little sister had messed with the TV. And I heard him out there, and there was a noise, and they were saying, oh, that's probably Ruthie in there. She's doing something. And I was laying in bed giggling because it wasn't me. I heard it. It was outside. I thought it was raccoons. So in the morning, I went outside, and I'm in my pajamas, and I'm looking at the porch, and I seen these big paw prints on the porch, and I was following them, and you could see where something had went over the gate. And of course, there wasn't any trash in the trash cans, but I come in there, and I said, "Come out here and look. There was a bear on the porch. That's what you heard." And I mean, we never did see a real, a bear, but there had been one there, so that was funny. And so I've been to Gatlinburg 2 times, and for me, there's just so much you can do when you go down there. I'm not a shopper, um, so you know that Gatlinburg is a lot of selling crafts, stuff like that. Um, I mean, we went in and we taste tested moonshine. I'm not a drinker, but I did taste it and give it to you in these little tiny plastic thimble things. And me and Lisa, well, let's just say it wasn't our favorite. But we did have enough in us that we came out there. My sister said, "Oh, look at you, you're walking real fast." And I probably did feel a little bit good, but it, went away really fast. But, we just, we like to go to Mahala's candy shop down there. And then we always take off and go up in the mountains. Now, my one cousin, she always goes with us, and she likes Caves Cove. And we went through there, and, it was interesting. And if I could get out and walk better, do more, I would have wanted to go up and look in the cabins, because that's just, I always like to do that. But we couldn't. And we went up to the farthest point in the park. My one sister, she always wants to go to Chimney Rock. There's a picnic area there, which, okay. My other sister, she likes to be up in the mountains, and finally one time she talked him into going over in the North Carolina, and over the state line there's, um, I guess, where the Indians are, and they have a bear exhibit and stuff, which was closed. But they had a lot of cheaper souvenirs and stuff like that. My one sister, she found this great big pink salt light, and it only cost her $20, and it was big. I had gotten the kids different colored rocks there, which the first place we stopped, I spent quite a bit of money there. But at this other area down the roads where it was cheaper. It seems like everybody in Gatlinburg or down that area is making fudge. It's good, but I like my fudge better. Then one time, my sister and my cousin, they like to go to NASCAR races. So they was going to go to one down in um, North Carolina. And I was just going to ride along. And it was just going to be me, Kim, and Lisa. And then my sister Sue and her friend wanted to come. So I had said, well, boy, I've never seen the ocean and stuff like that, which I haven't. And so we ended up going to Myrtle Beach. And to me, I couldn't really walk out on the beach. It was like, that sand is terrible. So I was standing there. They took a picture of me, and I'm holding on to the sign. Look like I'm holding the sign up. And they went out there, but to me, it was just I was just mesmerized by the ocean. I really was. It was really a hot day, but once you get up there and that breeze off the ocean hits you, um, it's cooler. And the rest of them went out there and was in the water and stuff. My sister's friend, she uses a cane, and she was out there standing in the water, and she almost fell down because I guess the ocean comes in and it'll wash under the sand under your feet, and yeah, that can cause you to fall down. But I mean, we was in this. Uh, she went online to get these rooms at this hotel, and they told her she would have rooms in the one close to the ocean front. But instead, when we got there, they said, "Oh no, you're across the street in the other part of our, hotel." And we were up pretty high, and it was nice. It had a kitchen in it and stuff, front room, two bedrooms. One had a king size bed, and then the other bedroom had two queen size beds. So, I mean, all in all, it was fun. But of course, there were arguments. What sisters don't go on vacation, don't have arguments. We stayed there for probably a couple of days, and then we went up to North Carolina. And on YouTube, I watched Mikey Chen, and he had went down, and I forget what town it was. There was a chicken place down there, and he was talking about how this chicken was so juicy and tasteful and stuff. So I had that I wanted to do. My sister, we did stop there, and it was good chicken. It was really juicy, and it even had really good flavor. I couldn't eat it all, so we took it back with us to this motel we were going to stay in while they went to the races, and it still was very flavorful. But that there, it was a fiasco too, because Kim and Lisa went to the races while three of us were left in this hotel, and it was kind of like mostly there was people that lived there. I mean, there was a front room, a kitchenette, and then a big bedroom. Lisa slept on a fold-out couch, and then there was two of us. There was two queen-size beds in the bedroom, and there's four of us in there. But three of us stayed there the entire time, and that was something too. And then we came back home. We got lost, and we came down along, when we got in Ohio, we came down along the southern end of it, right by the river. And if you look across the river, of course, you can see Kentucky. And I don't know, I just didn't like that area. It made me nervous. And we seen this truck, like a box truck driving around, and we'd seen one of those in our area, and it made us feel like, oh, there's something familiar. So we were following him, which led us up to a way to get home back to the interstate and stuff. But we did end up going through Pike County, and in Pike County, that's where the family was murdered. A whole family wiped out. And come to find out later, they were wiped out by this one girl, ex-boyfriend. His family, and his brother and him went in there and shot all them people over the custody of a little girl. And, that was tragic. But when we went through there, we just like, oh, I don't like this. We wanted to get out of there. And we finally ended. So the southern end, I'd say, of Ohio, around that river, in the southern southeast eastern part of Ohio is, I don't know, you probably feel like you're in Kentucky. It's just not an area that I'm used to, because I live north of Dayton, Ohio, and up here it's a little different. So but and then I've been around Cincinnati, and I love Cincinnati. That's where the Bengals are, and that's my team. So I'm really excited for that this year. But yeah, we've had some fun times, and then we're talking about going on a cruise. Now I don't know how many times it's changed the plans. I guess that when we do take the cruise, we're just going to cruise the Gulf. We're only going to go to Cozumel and back. My cousin said she felt that because most of us haven't been on a cruise, that might just try that out first before we go on a bigger one. And so ended up being my cousin and Lisa, my sister Nancy, and me. Then Lisa's daughter-in-law and her son and her little, they wanted to go, and they've got a 5-year-old daughter that's going to go. And kids, on some cruises, kids will go free. You just have to pay for it, like when you go on shore and stuff. And so I thought, well, they said, well, we could put Lydia in the camp on the ship, and they keep them busy. And I got to thinking, well, I talked to my granddaughter Miley and asked her if she'd want to go. And so I talked to my sister, and she said, well, yeah, she could. So, I'm going to be saving up money to help pay for my part of the travel, or, the ticket. And then I'm saving up money so Miley and I will have some money to spend. So Miley's really excited about that. I guess we're going to get 2 rooms that'll have 2 twin beds, and then they have pull-down bunks. So there's an upper and a lower one. And Miley's excited. She really is. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do. But I just wanted to come on this morning. And to tell you the truth, I forgot what I was going to say anyway. I've just been rambling around on here talking. But I will put down in the description box my sister's link if you want to go over there, have a laugh, and see what she's talking about. And you go out today, you find some joy, and do what you want to do that makes you happy. And like, subscribe, comment, so I know how things are going. And tap that bell if you haven't already. And just come on back and listen to me again. Bye.